If you want to be a delegate to the midterm GOP convention, the Republican Party of Texas will charge you $20,000. This is Tuesday, July 7th, 2026.
Texas Scorecard presents the day's first news for the Lone Star State. The Texas Minute, with your host, Michael Quinn Sullivan.
Thanks for making the Texas Minute part of your Tuesday. In a blow to New York's stranglehold on publicly traded companies, the Texas Stock Exchange is now officially open. More on that story coming up. As Republicans prepare for President Donald Trump's historic midterm convention in Dallas, the Republican Party of Texas is charging Texans $20,000 to be a delegate. The event has been billed by the Republican National Committee as Trumpapalooza. According to information distributed to county Republican leaders by the new chair of the Texas GOP, Dorinda Randall, the September 9th through 10th gathering will be, quote, a ticketed fundraiser and rally, not a traditional national convention. Each state has been allotted a set number of seats by the Republican National Committee, which is allowing them to allocate those as they see fit. The Texas GOP is offering 3 participation levels. As mentioned, to be an honorary delegate, it will cost $20,000. To be an honorary alternate delegate, the price will be $15,000, or you can get an honorary guest ticket for $5,000. Applications must be received by July 14th. A Guatemalan citizen extradited to the United States has pleaded guilty for his involvement in orchestrating a human smuggling incident that led to the deaths of 53 illegal aliens and the injury of 11 others. The incident occurred during the Biden administration in June 2022 when 64 illegal aliens were smuggled into the United States in a tractor trailer. Investigators said that the trailer had traveled 156 miles from Laredo to San Antonio in 90-degree heat with no provisions for air conditioning. Among the 53 deceased, there were 6 juveniles and at least 1 pregnant woman. Pictures from the scene show clear signs of a struggle to escape, including scratch marks on the walls. At the request of the U.S. Department of Justice, Rigoberto Miranda-Rosaco was arrested in 2024 by Guatemalan authorities to face trial in the United States. He was extradited to the U.S. in March 2025. Texarkana residents are organizing against the construction of a proposed 500-acre data center. They're raising alarms about water consumption, noise levels, and what they describe as limited public input in the decision-making process. Project Big Pine was announced earlier this year by Potential Development. It would be located in an industrial park known as Tex America's Center. Here's what Governor Greg Abbott said about data centers when he was in East Texas just last week.
We must prohibit them from building AI data centers in rural Texas neighborhoods, and we must eliminate the tax break they are getting that must be responsible for funding their own projects here in Texas. We will get that done.
Rather than wait for the 2027 legislative session, the Texarkana group is hoping the governor will call a special session to address the matter. The Texas Minute will be right back.
America is at a crossroads. Now, more than ever, Texas must step up and lead the country. We don't have time to mess around. The only way to save America is with a strong Texas. You and I know this, but so do the enemies of life and liberty. Therefore, you and I have no choice but to stand up and fight. I'm Sarah Gonzalez, and to the enemies of liberty, I say, come and take it.
The Texas Stock Exchange officially opened for trades at 8:30 a.m. yesterday in Dallas, beginning a phased rollout. For now, brokers are trading only test stocks. Later this month, though, thousands of symbols will come online when the public will be allowed to trade stocks on the exchange, such as those for Tesla. American financial institutions have long been centered around the New York Stock Exchange and the NASDAQ, creating a duopoly with highly restrictive listing requirements. The Texas Stock Exchange will compete by offering looser rules for open market trading. Since the TXSE's announcement, both the New York Stock Exchange and NASDAQ have announced plans to open branches in the Dallas area, prompting Texas Stock Exchange officials to claim that the exchange's moves only further validate their own efforts. You can find the details on this story and the others mentioned today, as well as keep up with the latest news by visiting TexasScorecard.com. If you enjoy the Texas Minute, please share the show with your friends and family. I'd appreciate it if you also give it a rating on your podcast app, click thumbs up on YouTube, and tap like on X. This edition was produced by Nick Shepard and based on the original reporting of Brandon Waltons, Grant Hawk, and Hunter Burney. I look forward to seeing you out around the Lone Star State now. Go make it a great day.